All right, all right, all right. We're back, we're back, we're back.
What's up?
He's going to have to take that bone over there somewhere.
No. Yeah, there he is right there.
That thing is just clanking on the ground.
All right.
I just know this guy is going to knock on the door.
Right.
Anyways.
Anyways.
What up, y'all? We're back.
Yes, sir.
After a day of work.
Right.
Heck yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I miss the people on day shift, man. I miss the people. I don't enjoy being up front, like doing the work is blech. But
you get the overtime though.
Oh yeah. Very appreciative for that. Good looking out.
Yep.
But I do miss the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we are back. We the bastards. Over there to my left, your guys' right, is Johnny, a.k.a. Johnny Pasty Legs. And yes, indeed, the Pasty Legs are back.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
They're still recovering from the bad sunburn.
The lobster?
The lobster. Well, I think I had a little bit of sun poisoning on there because I had that red splotches.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She's like, yeah.
Y'all got that sensitive skin.
Yeah, I know. I'm sensitive.
Huh?
Just sensitive.
I don't know. I don't know if there's a little melanin in my skin or what, but I got a little burn.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, I always burn a little bit, but then it just goldens right out. Like caramel. That peanut butter complexion. You know what I'm saying? That good shit that don't crack. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Yeah. AKA Johnny the Collector, and I'm your boy JD, AKA JD in the white tee, AKA finally getting some overtime. Hell
And
yeah.
then he wore that gay-ass hat.
Huh?
Of all the hats that he has, it's because football season is getting ready to start.
I can't wait. And we're looking.
Here we go.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Come on.
Listen,
Give him the typical Cowboy speech.
We did good in the draft. Okay, we're making moves in the off season, and you know, like I say every year, I think we're gonna. You know what I mean?
You're right.
It's gonna be a good year.
I wish I could be. I really wish I could be that fanatical like my sons, like you, how they get into the stats and they get into the draft and everything. And I love my pop, God rest his soul, but he just ruined American football for me because he was such a diehard fan that we couldn't watch football with him because you couldn't disturb him. Like if you asked a question or anything else, like it was a whole debacle if you interrupted the game. And
even worse, he was a Broncos fan, wasn't he?
Oh, hey, yo. Hey.
Boo.
Yeah.
So he ruined football for you?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Well, and he was such a, you have those people that are such fanatical fans, they don't like to be bothered during the game. And he would get very upset if we interrupted him during the game when we were younger. And those were like the Elway rookie years where Elway really sucked. And I remember, like my dad almost throwing an ashtray through the TV. He was so pissed off. And so my stepmom would make us go outside and play. She's like, just leave your dad alone. Let him watch.
Those were the good old days, man. John Elway was a monster.
Right.
That boy's he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. Round of applause for us. Because we back, man. We're back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you who is having a great year.
Who's that?
Two teams that are in the NBA Finals. And I only bring it up. I know you're not a sports fan, but I got to say it. The New York Knicks. Mm-hmm. First of all, the San Antonio Spurs are in the final. Wemby, he's a monster. And my dad and my grandfather, they're from Texas, so kind of been a Spurs fan. Not going to say... I can't say that I'm a Spurs fan because I don't want to look like just jump on the bandwagon. Right. I have liked the Spurs. I don't really have a favorite NBA team.
Right.
But the other team that's in the finals, the New York Knicks, are in the finals for the first time in 27 years. Yeah. Since 1999, the New York Knicks have not been to the NBA finals, and they finally made it. They've come close. They've come close. They made it to the conference championship, but they lost. They've made it to the playoffs before, but they usually get out for round one. They finally made it, and not only did they make it, but they are balling out, bro. They're balling out. They sweat. They've won their last 12 games, and they swept the last two teams they played. OKC. Listen, New York City is already
riding,
bro. They are turning up right now in New York. Like,
I can only imagine,
brother. And I'm telling you, if they win the finals, New York City, they're going to have to call Batman and Robin because it's going to be like Gotham City, bro. It is going to be chaos, mayhem, and pandemonium. I don't know if you've ever seen clips like on TikTok of the New York fans.
Oh, yeah, they're fanatic.
Bro.
Well, growing up in Colorado, at first we never had Major League Baseball. We had the Denver Zephyrs was like a minor league team, stuff like that. We had football, and you had basketball, right? We didn't even have professional hockey, and so that's what you had to choose from. And so,
yeah, the Broncos and Nuggets. Now you got the Avalanche. Now you got the Rockies.
You got it all. You got even MLS. You got it all there now.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this. When I did watch basketball, and I'm going to show my age now, because granted, I am old. The last time I watched basketball is when Alex English and Kiki Vandeweghe played for the Nuggets. And that was a minute.
In the 90s.
80s.
80s?
Yeah. I don't know what it is about basketball I can never got into, other than, we as kids we watched it together in the neighborhood, stuff like that. And then when we didn't have baseball other than the farm league, so we all liked the Kansas City Royals because that was the closest team to us. And then some of us gravitated more towards like the Texas Rangers or the Oakland A's, stuff like that. And then we just started following players. Mm-hmm. So we just started following players. So
I don't get enough time to sit down and actually like watch sports like I would like to.
Right.
So I got to watch I watch the highlights, on my phone. I don't even like get to tune into like ESPN and all that. Like you know what I mean? Like I'd like to be able to but I've been following along what's happening, who's who and who's hot in the NBA, kept up with the playoffs, you know what I mean? And so anyways, shout out to the New York Knicks, yo.
All right.
Listen, either way it goes, here's what's crazy. Either way it goes, the city of New York, it's all bad whether they win or lose, cuz if they win, that place is going to erupt. It's going to go bananas. If they lose, they're going to go bananas. So the fact that they made it to the finals puts the city of New York
it's just, I don't know what it is about New York teams that I don't like, right? I don't know if it's the attitude or the arrogance or whatever. Even when I was real big into watching hockey, and the one player that I could not stand was Mark Messier from the New York Rangers. Mm-hmm. And he was such a dick. I mean, and that could have been just his persona on the ice. He could have been totally different out in the real world, but he always had that smug attitude about him. And now my son, my oldest boy, got into hockey. And he loves it. I mean, that dude doesn't miss an Avalanche game. I mean, he's on the TV. He's got his jersey on. He's doing his thing. He has found a love for hockey, and which I was shocked when he got into it. I mean, he went all in, and I, like I said, and like you wish we could devote the time to it. And just sit there and just analyze everything.
I am really, really as it gets closer in the year and August and September are around the corner, I do not know what I'm going to do when college football starts, bro, because that's my Saturdays.
And you work Saturdays.
Bro, and then NFL on Sundays?
What are you gonna do? Transfer back to day shift?
I might have to till this just for the football season.
For the season?
I'll tell your boss, hey, bro, look, listen. I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro. Like either I go back to day shift or I got to take my charger with me to work, and I got to plug my phone in at all times, and I got to just have it on so I can just listen. You know what I mean? College game day in the morning on Saturday mornings.
Saturday morning, that starts early.
It starts at night. In on the West Coast, when I lived back home in Vegas, 6 o'clock in the morning, bro. Let me tell you, I'll be up, waiting, coffee in hand, waiting. You know what I'm saying? So it's like college game day is like ritual, and so that's from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then the game starts. So as long as I'm hearing it, I'll be okay. But man, there's nothing like sitting in my living room just watching football all day. So I don't know, man. And I do enjoy NFL, but I love me some college. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Like growing up in Colorado. I mean, granted, we watched the Buffalo and everything else. Like it's like almost like when you come further east, it's either I don't know. Like even California, right? In California, they're all about college football and everything else like that. And I was like, I don't know, maybe I just wasn't paying attention when I was younger that college football was an actual big thing. Now, when I had gotten remarried and I moved to Ohio, I had no clue and was not prepared for Ohio State football.
Ooh, Buckeye fans are crazy.
I was not prepared for what was going to happen in that state. Because let me tell you what, the fans, it's just like Michigan too. The fans are fanatical.
Oh, the Wolverines fans?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, there's a lot of shit talking. But, my kids grew up as Buckeye fans. And the funny thing is they all grew up as Buckeye fans except for my youngest boy, who decided to rebel and become a Michigan Wolverines fan.
Oh.
So he was the
Did you have a kid that went to Alabama?
And I had a kid who went to Alabama.
All great schools to cheer for.
Right.
You can't lose. You can't go wrong.
Yes.
Those are 3 great schools to root for.
And my daughter went to my oldest daughter went to the Ohio State campus in the town we lived in because they had a branch.
All my cousins, even to this day, they're all, bro, they're into everything. Baseball, hockey, or not really NBA, but college basketball, football, college and NBA, NFL. They watch everything. And I wasn't, as a kid, I wasn't super into sports. I didn't really get into sports until I went away. You know what I mean?
I really think that they should have a full-time women's professional volleyball.
Oh.
All the time. Just like a season.
I agree.
100%.
I think they should have indoor volleyball. I think they should have beach volleyball. I was going to say outdoor volleyball. No, beach volleyball.
Beach volleyball.
Like all year round. You can make an indoor beach volleyball. Make it nice and warm in there so they feel, you know what I mean? Like, so that, you know what I mean?
Start sweating, getting a little glistening.
I didn't say that. You did, but you know what I mean?
Hey.
I thought it. You said it.
Hey. But.
Excuse me. Hold on. While we're on sports, real quick, got to say, rest in peace to Kyle Busch, NASCAR driver, 41 years, a Vegas vet. What up? And he was one of my when I got into NASCAR again when I went away. Me and shout out to Mo, this white guy that I was with. Mo got me into NASCAR, dude. He got me I was into it, and kind of fell off since I've been out. You know what I mean? Just don't have time, and life gets life into whatever. But
I tried. I like my ex father-in-law.
I like NASCAR.
Big NASCAR fan. We would I'd go over to the house.
Also, some crazy fans.
Right.
Oh, they
100%.
they die hard.
Oh yeah. And then we'd sit there in a garage and would drink beer, and I'd watch these guys go in circles and circles and circles, and I'm like, you can only drink so much beer and watch the car do the same.
So people always say that, right? Because like, what is there to say about NASCAR? Oh, all they do is make left turns and they just drive in a circle. But there's more to it, man. You got to strategize. You know what I'm saying? It's science with the wind, with the catching the draft. You know what I'm saying? From the car in front of you, slingshotting around, and certain tracks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are
different.
Crazier than others. You know what I'm saying? And also those last 10, 15 laps, dude, get crazy sometimes, bro.
I guess that's why I tended to gravitate more towards like MotoGP, superbike racing, stuff like the Isle of Man, because there was dogs snoring, conked out. So I think it's because it was more of an adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Like you see a guy lay a bike down at like 200 mile an hour. I've seen tires blow at over 200 miles an hour on a straight. Guy lives. It was just like, it was more of an adrenaline rush for me to watch that than it was NASCAR. So, I enjoyed watching NASCAR with my ex-father-in-law. He's a good guy. No ill feelings towards him. He's always a great guy and super guy. Give you a shirt off his back, right? But I just could not watch NASCAR. Good Lord, have mercy. I got into it. NHRA drag racing.
Oh yeah, I like that too.
Watch that all day long.
Never like got into it, like following. I always knew of. I think what was those two families? Was it the Force family and the Power family, maybe?
And then you had was it? Oh God!
I remember his daughter. She was smoke show. She used to race.
She still races. And then you have like the drag bike girls, Angel Savoy, Angel Sealing, and man, there's some girls that racing bikes. They hot.
So it's all good. You want to, but anyways, rest in peace to Kyle Busch, man. Thoughts and prayers out to family and friends for sure. He's a Hall of Famer. Most, I want to say he holds record. He won 2 championships for sure, and then I think he holds the most wins. 200 and.
Does that mean all those
230 some wins?
I mean all them. Believe it or not, I actually have, because I have sports cards. You would not believe the amount of NASCAR trading cards I have.
Oh, really?
Including quite a few of Dale Earnhardt Sr.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got a lot of that stuff. I mean, a lot of the older cards, drivers that have died. Even Formula One, or Indy, the Indy drivers would come to the Honda plant every year. And I won a T-shirt that was signed by all the drivers. Well, I think 2 years after that, one of the drivers died. Still in the bag. It's never.
You got it signed?
So everything's signed.
Oof.
Including Dan. And I got to. So the funny part was with that is they were there at the plant. Everybody's standing in line. That's the year Danica Patrick started racing.
Ooh.
Yes.
She's low key a smoke show too.
Okay. Yes. So I'm standing there. Next thing you know, there's this women's bathroom right there. Well, it didn't have the little strut thing at the top to keep the door from flying open. Well, the door swung open, hit the wall, scared the living crap out of me. And I jumped. Next thing you know, I look over, and here's this itty-bitty, teeny-tiny girl in these, like, 5-inch stiletto heels. And it's Danica Patrick, and she's like, I am so sorry. I like, ain't nothing to be sorry for, man. Hey. Yes.
Yo, she be on her Instagram allegedly. I don't know. I'm just saying allegedly.
Allegedly.
I've heard she be on her Instagram doing yoga and stuff, bro. Oh yeah, stretching, mad flexible. Yeah, got a little body on her.
Yeah, I got.
Shout out to Danica Patrick.
Right, I have.
We
her
see you.
autograph.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Go ahead. What you got?
Hey,
What you
yes.
got? What you got?
So, actually, I was really shocked. I was talking to you about this bottle earlier. It came out not too long ago. And it was funny. I walked into Walgreens Liquor, of all places, and actually found this bottle. I was going to buy one. They were like $70 a bottle, which wasn't too bad. It's like $65, $70. So I go into Walgreens Liquor the other day, and I look on the clearance shelf. And here is this bottle that has not been out very long. I mean, to my knowledge, it just got here late in Florida, but was on clearance. I got it for $34.99.
Nice.
So I was pretty happy, and they only had one. Damn it!
For real?
Yeah. So, excuse me. This is their single barrel, which is a heritage barrel toasted, and so it's 100 proof. On the nose, you're going to get some rich aromas of vanilla, custard, roasted caramel, toasted marshmallow, graham cracker, underlining subtle baking spices and dark fruit. On the palate, we're going to get a full body. That's a pause. Right? Plush, full body entering, bringing out waves of brown sugar.
Wow.
And creamy toffee,
Yo.
toasted oak,
Hey,
deeper in the middle, in the mid palate.
Mm-hmm.
the palate is getting it this week.
Palate's going wild.
Deep in the
right
mid
now.
palate notes of cinnamon, spice, and s'mores on the finish. Looks like a long and warming. It leaves a lingering impression of toasted vanilla, dark brown sugar, and softly smoldering oak. So this week, the palate and the finish, a little on the violation side.
Yeah, they both get pauses.
They both get pauses on that.
All right.
So-
Let's do it to it.
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salute.
And that's 100 proof. God, that's good. Got legs.
That's good.
That's good stuff.
You can taste that toasted flavor.
Definitely get the vanilla.
Yep, that
And-
toffee.
Yep, and the oak. Very oaky.
Smooth.
It is smooth. I will say that it is very
It's a
smooth.
smooth criminal.
Well, got another thunderstorm rolling in.
Yo.
That's crazy. Our power got knocked out at work, so we all went home at 2 o'clock today.
Yo, your man's out there trying to
So our
man's out there trying to bury a cable,
Right.
fiber optic cable in the rain.
So
He's gonna be like, man, fuck this shit.
as you know, we all switched over to our wonderful fiber optic,
Speaking of,
and I got speaking of too,
here's an update.
right?
Tried to call that fool twice today.
Uh-huh.
No answer. The dude Elias from corporate.
Right.
No answer.
No answer.
So I'm gonna try again tomorrow, and if he doesn't answer, I'm gonna leave him a voicemail and say, "Hey, y'all can come rip your shit out. I do not want," because now it's just about principle. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, 100%.
And he said that he was gonna try and make it right. He was like, "I am going to talk to who I need to, and I'm gonna see if we can make this right, because that's not cool what he did." Yada yada yada. So that's the update right now. So
Yeah. So I got a survey sent to me, and the wife called. Same thing, situation that you're going through. This is the price you quoted us for, for life.
yeah.
And
Who was she texting though? Devon, the dude?
I don't know. I think she actually called corporate.
Yeah.
And then, so, excuse me. The thing is that they sent me a review the other day. The actual sales guy itself that came here to the house, he was cool, right? Not the guy you dealt with, different the other guy, and their technician was nice. But I am going to note in said survey that your installers do not clean up after themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like I told you in the last episode that he left all the wood shavings in the cabinet and everything else. He didn't clean nothing up. I gotta get the shop back out. And I gotta clean all that stuff out.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we already turned in all our other stuff. They were beating our door down, our phones and everything. When are you gonna bring our equipment back? Well, if you want it that bad, come pick it up. You know.
Who? Xfinity?
Yeah, Xfinity.
Yeah.
So they wanted their stuff back real quick.
I haven't talked to Infinity. I haven't canceled.
Yeah.
I haven't told them anything because if this dude doesn't answer his phone tomorrow and I leave a voicemail, I'm going to tell him, hey, you can come pick up your crap. And if he doesn't, and if he either doesn't call me back or calls me back and doesn't come correct, y'all can come get this. You know what I mean? Because I'm like I said, I'm good with the service from Xfinity. You know what I'm saying? Did I want it cheaper? Yeah, for life, absolutely.
Absolutely.
You shouldn't have had dude out here selling pipe dreams.
Yep.
And then not do nothing about it. So
True.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell them to just come rip it out if they don't come correct.
Right. How many violations did you have at work today?
Oh man. I tell you what, day shift, boy.
They just be on some violations.
Yeah.
Hey, don't.
Because there's so many people.
Well, that's true too. You know. Hey, yeah, don't touch that right there. Don't put your finger in there because it's wet. Really?
Yeah. Don't put your finger in there because it's wet.
Or the commercial I was watching, I was talking to you about earlier last night. I was watching it with that the whole oil containment system, and the guy gets done. He's like, "And don't forget to wipe the tip off." I was like, "Damn."
That's just for our immature petty people like us. You know what I mean?
It is. We enjoy it too.
It's funny. It's hilarious.
Enjoy it. I mean, it's to the point now that people they almost watch what they say around us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, just
or they don't, and then I go yo, and they go because they know.
Hey, what about the one that happened in the back booth about the gum?
Huh?
The gum?
The gum?
Yeah.
Which one? The gum?
Yeah, you were telling me. I went back there in the booth the other day on Friday.
Oh, what happened?
Boy
Oh, I forgot. Who?
It's your boy D. It was about something about the gum and somebody tasting the same after 5 minutes or something like that.
Yo, he said.
How did that go?
He said, yeah, man, I got a piece of gum and I offered him some. I was like, yo, you want a piece of gum? And he was like, oh, yeah. And then he saw what kind it was, and he was like, "Oh, I don't." He was like, "Yeah, I'm cool on that." And I was like, "You got something wrong with what's wrong with my gum?" And he was like, "No, the brand, bro." He was like, after like 20 or 25 minutes, it just like disintegrates in your mouth. And I was like, "Okay, cool." I was like, "Whatever, dog. You don't want none. You don't want none." So later on that day, I was getting another piece and he happened to be right next to me and it's only right to offer, right?
Right.
So I was like, oh, you sure you don't want a piece? And he was like, no, I'm good. I was like, look, fool, all you got to do is after 15 minutes, just spit it out. Just spit it out. And he was like, yo, he was like, what? He was like, just spit it out. After 15 minutes, I was like, just spit it out.
Hey, spitters or quitters.
Yo, have you seen? I know you haven't seen it because you don't really be watching docs on like Netflix and stuff. But it's going viral. People are talking about all over the internet. I watched it before people started, or maybe it was already going viral, but I didn't see it until afterwards because then, I started talking to it like I was talking to Britt about it. The phone picks up everything. Mm-hmm. So then I think it started coming across my timeline. But there's a doc on Netflix, bro, called The Crash, and it's kind of crazy, bro. It's about the girl in Ohio, mm-hmm. and she's 17 years old. Mm-hmm. Bro, her and her 20-year-old boyfriend and his 19-year-old friend, just an innocent. I mean, they were all innocent, but the two dudes died, and the chick was driving, right?
Oh yes,
Bro, the footage they got footage of the road on the night that it happened, or actually it was morning. So they had gone to one of their friends' house for a kickback. Parents were gone, so they went over there for a kickback, right? And they were thinking about eating some mushrooms.
oh,
And they were smoking bud and whatever, right? Well, she ended up not smoking that day, that night, they said, and she did not eat any mushrooms, because the first thing that the cops were looking for was like, okay, was her driving impaired? Was she under the influence of something? Like, was it an accident? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But they got the toxicology reports back. No psilocybin mushrooms in her system, and there was weed in her system, but witnesses that were there said she didn't even smoke that night. Therefore, signifying that she was not impaired.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they got footage, Johnny. This car, they got footage of it making a right turn onto this street. Perfect right turn. No speeding, no nothing. Like, whoever was behind the wheel was very just regular. And that road goes straight like this, and then about halfway down the road, it goes like this, kind of into like an S turn.
you're right.
Keeps on going straight, and then at the end of that road is a huge building, and then there's a road like this. So it's like this, and then there's a building. This broad just so the cars have the black box that records what's going on with that car. So the last 5 seconds of the before the crash,
Right.
the car hit 100 miles an hour and no brake.
Oh,
No brake.
no break.
So what did happen, though, it picked up movement on the steering wheel,
Okay.
a jerk to one side, jerk to the other side, and the gear shift got put into neutral and then slammed back into, well, not slammed, but put back. I imagine it's crazy, so it's got slammed back, but it got put back in drive.
Right.
So they're saying that they think that the two kids, the two boys, maybe one of them was trying to grab the steering wheel, the other one was trying to grab the gear shift. Now, I don't understand how they wouldn't have been able to overpower her, because she was tiny.
Right.
But 100 miles per hour, bro, no brake. And that footage, bro, it shows you can hear the car before it comes into picture.
Right.
And it almost sounds not like a big jet plane, but kind of reminds you like of something on the runway or something. This car comes out of nowhere. You can hear it, you can hear it, you can hear it, and then you see it, and it just flies by, and it goes down the street, and then you just hear, dude, 100 miles per hour, bro, all gas, no brakes. And the car was just mangled. They found her folded in half underneath the dash, bro, under the steering wheel. She just folded in half. She lived. Folded in half. The two kids, dude, all airbag. Like, this car was mangled. Well, she ended up catching 2 charges of murder. So they went back. Like, the cops went back and they were looking at text messages, and come to find out that they had a toxic relationship, and she had threatened this kid before, and da-da-da-da-da. Yo, it's wild, but it's out there. It's going viral. I actually saw some chick on TikTok who was in prison with this broad, and said that she was like, yo, she's just walking around the yard, like, no remorse, no, you know what I mean? Just, and she was like, she tries to like fit in with like all the cool people on the yard. She was like, but she ain't really shit. You know what I'm saying? In those prison
like
walls.
Well, it's like that we talked about that couple that got killed out here on US 1. that had just come back from celebrating like their, I don't know, 40th, 50th anniversary, whatever. And they were like in a minivan, and they had that guy and that girl. She was driving a Tesla Plaid. And might have been a Plaid, but it was a Tesla. It was a Tesla. And they said she was doing over 125 miles an hour, and she hit the old couple's vehicle and literally obliterated. Like, they found the engine like 200 or 300 yards away. Wow. Like, it just it disintegrated the car. They all died, all four of them died. And ever since then, you know, a lot of the law enforcement has stepped up on US 1, and then they got the new super speeder law, and man, I tell you what, they've been hitting motherfuckers on that one. I just seen two kids, one for 111 miles an hour, and the other one was 115 miles an hour. Both locked up, arrested right there. No ifs, ands, no. Let me call your mama, and nope.
That's good. That's a little too fast, bro. I know people in Florida drive fast. Right. I mean, 85. I do 85 on the way to work.
Speed limit on 95 is 95 allegedly.
Yeah. But anything like 115, like, come on, bro. Like, now
unless you're
just putting other people's lives in danger.
Right.
That's
and the thing is, there's a time and a place for that. And I will say this, that am I guilty of fracturing allegedly the speed limit? I am. But you know, I save that for. Have I done it on the turnpike and the highway? I have, but mainly most of my stuff's been out in the rural area, stuff like that. But there is a time and place for it. And on US 1, though, that's not the time and the place to be doing it. And this is also why we have so many accidents on the turnpike. It is just nonstop. These kids out there with their cars. It is ridiculous. Like,
I think if I would have been in that car with that chick, listen, whether I was you got to remember, the kid in the back was 19 and the kid in the front was 20. And bro, I'm telling you, this chick didn't weigh but 100 pounds soaking wet. You know what I mean? Maybe 110. There is no way. They covered a lot. There is a lot of road. There is no way. So here's the thing. She was like toxic. They got like footage off her phone and off his phone of him recording her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, you know, calling him a bitch and this and that, like open the fucking door type shit. Fucking apparently one time she told her like, she told him like, I'll run this car off the road. I'll wreck this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. So she was, you know what I mean? So knowing that, bro, knowing that and knowing what she was, if for whatever reason, when she made that turn, here's the thing. When she made that turn to the point of impact, because that was the last road that they were on. When she made that turn, something set her off. So you gotta think in your mind, this bitch was probably getting sporadic. She was probably yelling, talking shit, right?
Right.
As soon as I feel and that car started going, it's lights out. If I was in the back seat, I would have just bing. I promise you, Johnny, I would have clocked that bitch so fucking hard. I would have been like, bitch, it's lights out. Bing. I would have socked her and I would have told the homie, yo, cross over and step on the brake, homie. You know what I mean?
Right.
If I was dude in the front seat, I would have let her ass out it. Bow. And just reached over and just, there's no way that a little girl that weighs 110 pounds is going to wreck me into a wall doing 100 miles plus. You got life fucked up.
Right.
There's not a chance in hell. No. I would have put that motherfucker to sleep. Bow.
Yeah, that's...
99.
Yeah, I remember that when that happened. And
99. Hey, I don't care. Arrest me. Go ahead and arrest me for assault on this. I don't give a damn.
Right.
I'd rather be alive.
Well, that is true.
Yeah. Are you crazy?
Right.
If anybody watching, if you guys want to see some wild shit, go watch it. It's kind of crazy. It's not like it's not like a crazy good doc, but it's just crazy how it happened. Check this out. After they were dead, before they came and picked her up, on charges. Okay?
Yeah.
She's on social media. She's just whatever, living her best life, right? Halloween comes up. Her and her two homegirls took pictures of them in their Halloween costumes. Do you know what they were for Halloween? Corpses.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Corpses, bro. I think that bitch got what she deserved, bro.
Well,
I don't know what set her off,
right.
but something happened when she hit that corner, and I believe that she purposely ran that car. I think she was trying to die with them. God let her live so that she could go rot. You know what I'm saying?
As a punishment.
17 years old, she got life.
Oh, she got life?
Yeah, 2 counts. Life without, bro. You ain't coming home.
I was just reading an article on there was a soldier that was kidnapped by 2 other soldiers, and I was reading it online today, and I really didn't catch the dates on it, but basically there was some sort of altercation or disagreement between this gentleman and another gentleman who they're both in the military, active duty, and about a vehicle. And this kid ended up getting kidnapped by the other soldier and wrapping another guy up into it. And basically, they found this dude shot and killed, dumped his body out in the country somewhere, and just, over a car. A disagreement over a car. And, y'all couldn't throw hands and just let bygones be bygones, work it out.
No, that's the problem nowadays. They don't.
They're afraid of kids nowadays. Afraid to throw hands.
They don't want to. They don't want to chuck them. You know what I mean?
No, not like you and I back in the
day. No, they're scared to get. They're scared, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with losing a fight.
No,
you ain't gonna win them all.
You lose. You do better next time. But
I will say this, bro. As a young person, as a young boy coming up, and nobody thinks about this, right? Mm-hmm. Nobody thinks about this. And I actually know somebody who this happened to, but nobody really realizes how dangerous it is to get into a street fight.
It is.
It is because especially if somebody gets put to sleep.
Right.
I know of an individual who's no longer he's unalive, and this happened a while ago, and 3 people caught a case for it, and 1 she was already locked away. But long story short, this dude saw this other cat in a Walmart parking lot, and it was already known, when I see you, it's on sight.
Right.
He hit this dude. You got to remember, this dude that got knocked out, bro. He was tall. I don't know how tall. I don't know if he was 6 something or 7 something. This boy was tall, skinny. Got hit 1 time, got put to sleep. Bow. When he went to sleep, he fell back. Boom. His head hit the concrete before his body did. Bow. Right?
Right.
He was asleep. He wakes up. They leave. The other 2 cats leave. The one guy didn't even hit him. He was with the dude, and he caught like 6 years.
Jesus.
Just for being there. But dude left, woke up after being knocked out, got in his truck. 2 hours later, cops found him on the side of the road. Truck was like this on the side of the road, slumped. He was dead.
Damn.
So what happened was his head got hit. Boom. When his head hit the concrete, instant swelling to the brain. So his brain just started swelling, and it just, there's nowhere for it to go. You know what I'm saying? Bleeding inside, internal bleeding of the brain, and he was slumped dead, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's dangerous getting in a street fight, and we didn't think about that, bro. Never thought about that.
I had a brief, just so you know, I had a brief conversation. I mean, change topics on you, but
yeah, go ahead.
I had a brief conversation with my little brother on my way here.
Okay. Shout out to Austin.
And Austin, yep, and the barbershop. And no disrespect, ladies, so don't come for me.
Uh-oh.
But
They coming. Pause.
I did find out through the grapevine that there are a number of torta pounders that work for him.
I believe that.
They are low-key torta pounders.
At the bar. Wait, hold on. At the
barbershop.
Hold on. Why low key?
I don't know why low-key.
Hold on. Are these side pieces or are these just chicks that they like dated or what?
Well, one of them having to deal with one of the barbers and a girl at the gas station, right? He was trying to be low-key so his buddies don't catch you, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's kind of like riding a scooter, right? Right? It's cool. It's fun. Till your friends catch you.
Oh, hell. Not nowadays.
Not nowadays.
Back in our days, yeah. Nowadays, all these kids riding around on electric scooters.
Right. So
if you don't have an electric scooter or an e-bike, what are you doing?
Right. But apparently...
Hey, dog, shout out to all the torta pounders. Because you know what?
I ain't mad at you.
Big girls need love too.
Right.
Period.
Well, and of course, you know, the one that we discussed from work. You got to remember the guy at work who thought he could be a torta pounder is 5 foot and probably 15 pounds?
No. He's probably like 100. He's probably like 140 now.
Is he 100?
Yeah.
Okay.
He got some muscle on him now.
He only 100.
He's still a little guy though.
Yeah, he's only 5 foot tall.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So when you get a girl,
he just bit off a little more than he could chew.
Right. So when you get a girl who's taller than you, and she may be about 200, 210, that's just in our world. That's just a thick girl. Mm-hmm. That's a thick girl. Mm-hmm. I ain't mad at you. Mm-mm. That doesn't even quite. That's not even that doesn't even hit torta spectrum. Mm-mm. So so now my brother's telling me that one of the other barbers went out with one of the other barbers and said, "Hey, can you come out?" And they went to, one of those, one of the Mexican clubs, where they be turning up.
Oh yeah,
got the music playing. Yes. So she wanted him to come with her.
A lot of money and cocaine in there
because she wanted him to be the wingman, right? And the girl was kind of like, was a bigger girl, and I'm like, okay, so was he expected to do something with said girl, or was he just like hanging out, conversating, having some drinks? Now, and like I agree with my brother. You can be a great wingman, right? Just by sitting down, having a conversation with a young lady.
Hold on, did you say was he supposed to? You thought homeboy was like, "Yo, I need your help so we can boat. Like I need this gonna take two of us."
He was the girl's wingman.
Oh,
she wanted to dance.
I thought this was old boy's wingman. Like, my boy,
girl's wingman.
Yo, my boy, I might need some help with this one.
Right. It was,
which also not mad at.
No. So it was a girl who needed a wingman, right? She
okay.
Dance with homeboy, blah 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 blah.
Okay.
And next thing you know, I guess from my understanding, the way it was explained to me, some stuff went down. And, even my brother was like, you know what? I can understand. There's probably like, those kind of clubs, there's probably like 300 to 500 people there. Yeah. Dancing, having a good time, just doing their thing, right?
What do you mean? There's no names being said here. Nobody knows who we're talking about. He beat Guts or what?
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah.
But he hasn't admitted to it yet.
Yeah.
My brother knows about it.
He should have asked her wingman, hey, yo, you trying to fucking help me out with this one or what?
Right.
You know what I mean? I might need a little, you know what I mean? I've been drinking. I've been snorting. I might need a little, you know what I mean? Hey, dog, there's a lot of cocaine flowing at those
right.
kind of clubs, bro. Trust and believe.
Right.
They in the bathroom powdering their noses.
Right. Yeah, but like my brother said, he says, I could be a great wingman. We can sit down. I'll entertain a young lady. He goes, doesn't mean I got to go do stuff with her. He goes, we can have some drinks. We can talk about it. I said, when he comes into work, could you please, I need some confirmation, some inside information.
Yo, you're a fucking creep.
Did she smell?
Oh,
Did she smell
what?
like flaming hot Cheetos or Takis?
What the fuck?
And my brother was laughing, but he said the guy hasn't admitted to it yet. I said, so now you have a certified shop of torta pounders. And
It's okay.
He goes, that's their thing. And I you know, in my day, when I was in the Army, I was at Fort Sill. There, and of course, I was married then, so I didn't partake in this activity. But the guys called it cow tipping, right? And they would put money in a pot.
Oh,
They put money in.
okay.
Who could take the biggest girl home?
Oh my.
Oh, 100%.
What the fuck? Yeah. This was when you were in the military?
Yeah.
That's a wild shit.
But the best part is when you get a plus size girl, got a real pretty face, right? And she got motherfucking standards. One of my dudes went and had a talk with her. Man, she kicked him to the curb so fast it wasn't even funny. He's like, man, that bitch stuck up. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, probably because she got standards and you don't meet those standards. So,
hey, I will tell you this: big girls need love too.
100%.
We do not
discriminate
over here
with equal opportunity employer
at the Poor Broke Bastards podcast. We do not discriminate.
No,
because in my experience, big girls will take care of a motherfucker, right? Big girls are most of the time loyal,
true,
faithful,
true.
They know how to cook.
Yep.
They definitely know how to eat. And if you get lucky, you might find one that pay what she weighs. And if she pays what she weighs, you know what I mean?
I will say this. There is also a historical fact.
They give really, really good blowjobs.
100%.
Why?
That is
why do you think?
Why?
Yep.
I just think that because I think some of the girls struggle to get dates, and they just have
when they were younger.
And they have perfected their
they were
skills.
They were low key, right?
The blowjob queen.
Low key quarterback getting, you know what I mean? Getting dome shots under the bleacher when nobody was looking. The star quarterback of the high school football team was you know what I mean? Was getting chopped up from a torta. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it at all. And
she was getting attention. That's all she wanted.
That's all she wanted.
She was getting the attention that she needed.
And guess what? Now she's extremely good at it.
Exactly. And she'll make your toes curl back. Huh?
Probably.
She'll make them motherfucking toes curl.
Right.
You heard?
All while buying you a PS6. Oh, shit. No.
As long as they pay what they weigh. You know what I'm saying? And they're good. No, real talk though.
Yeah,
bro. They're you know, I'm not gonna say all of them are faithful, but I mean, you know, they take care of their dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because when they get one and they find one, they want to keep them.
Well, you know, it's just
they want to make that person happy.
Let's do the opposite though. Like, I would go to we go to one of the local bars that's inside the hotel, not far from where I lived in Colorado. And I see all these young soldiers out on a dance floor with the older ladies. And I'm like, what in the hell? And my buddy Ray, who was with me, was like, yeah, man. He goes, they in here all the time. He goes, they in here hitting up on these grandmas and stuff like that. He goes, how the heck do you think they afford the cars and the cell phones and all that other stuff they can afford? They tagging that old ass, and they getting paid for it. And they getting every benefit that comes along with it.
Shout out to my boy that works with me on weekend shift. That's what he be doing.
Hey,
I'm not mad at him.
I ain't mad at him. What about my guy up front? We call the Granny Slayer. My brother goes, well, it just depends. I said, yeah, as long as they're not wearing them.
Whoa.
Hey, yo, yeah, but Yeah, so there was a lot of discussion over between my brother over.
Man, shout out to all the certified torta pounders that are
Hey,
out
we
there.
ain't mad at you. Do
Hell
your
no.
thing. Do your thing.
Not mad at you at all.
all.
They need love too. Hold on. I had something real quick before we
Okay, before we go.
before we go. I did have something. Oh wait.
I got something funny. I got something to tell you. But
Go
I
ahead.
got to tell you off. No, I got to tell you off screen.
Okay. Nope. I think I had. I don't know if it was even something. I did write something down. Oh hell yeah. Matter of fact, I can't put no names on this because it happened today. And
Today?
work? Yeah. Oh. And I was like, oh hell no, I gotta write this shit down. Tell me why I walked into the men's bathroom today.
Yo.
I went to go take a piss. Mm-hmm. There was two people in the stalls.
Okay.
And it smelled pretty bad in there. So I went like this,
right.
like I do with my shirt, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And tried to fucking get in and out as quickly as possible. That's what I do when somebody, you know what I mean? When somebody's in there blowing it up.
Right.
I walk into the bathroom and I go to the stall and there was already somebody using the stall, a couple stalls over, or I go to the urinal, I'm sorry. And a couple urinals over, there's somebody already taking a piss. Mm-hmm. Well, while I'm sitting there taking a piss, I hear fucking... And I glance over like this out of the corner of my eye. This motherfucker chewing gum. I was like, in my head, I was like, yo, ain't that fucking... You don't do that, bro. You don't fucking chew gum while motherfuckers are taking a shit. There's shit in the air, bro. It smells like shit. It smells like straight shit, and you in here pissing and smacking on some gum?
I've never thought about it, but see,
Get the fuck out of here.
I can chew gum and not smack. The problem is the people opening their mouth and smacking their gum.
Bro, he's in the bathroom and I'm like, I just do this real quick. I just glance over. I was like, this motherfucker chewing gum. I want to tell him, hey, dog, you a nasty motherfucker, homie.
There's always some weird shit going on in the bathroom.
Bro, why are you pissing and chewing gum with your mouth wide open while two men are taking a shit? And it did not smell good in there. That shit is going to be stuck to the gum, homie. It's going to be stuck to the gum. You just chewing on shit now.
There's always some weird shit going on there, including with this guy. Because, one, I don't use urinals, right? I watched a whole documentary of health things and whatnot.
What? You don't use urinal? Why? Tell me real quick why that.
So, I was watching this thing on like hotels, amusement parks, everything else like that, right? What you should expect and what you should ask for when you go to hotels, what floor the booster pumps are on so you have better water pressure. One, you should never go to a well-known steakhouse and order a steak well done. Because if you order...
First of all, if you're ordering a steak well done, slap yourself.
100%. And the guy we work with... Ordering your shit well done and then eating it with some ketchup got me fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay? But... they said that, so like, let's say you go in and you go to a real nice steakhouse and you order like a ribeye, right? But you want it well done. They're going to cut you an extra thick sirloin in the shape of a ribeye and then cook it well done. Because most chefs will not disrespect the grade of meat.
A ribeye.
That way.
And cook that shit.
What are you
doing?
They won't do that. So I was watching this thing and they were talking about urinals. They said, hey, prime example, you go to the amusement park, right? Doesn't matter. Disney, Kings Island, Cedar Point, whatever, right? Wherever you at. You're in there pissing on the urinal, right? Now, granted, you're pissing on something that 10,000 other guys just pissed on. Now that stuff is splashing back on your hands, your junk, and your clothes. And they literally took a UV light, right? They had a guy go in, use a urinal, come back.
Hold on. Are you fucking pissing fucking directly at the fucking back of the urinal so it splashes back on you, or are you aiming down?
Aiming down, but guess what? It still splashes out on your legs. It still splashes out on your shorts. All that. There's always some sort of splatter, right?
Yeah.
So they had this guy come out after he got done using a urinal, and they put a purple light on him, and all the urine splatter was on his legs. So I don't use urinals. So one day, I'm in the bathroom doing my business. This dude's over there using a urinal. Next thing you know, all I hear out of his mouth was, "Damn, that's a healthy prostate over there." It's like, what the fuck? I was like, God damn.
I said that?
You did. And I come out of the stall, and I was like, really?
When you was pissing in the stall?
Yeah, I was pissing in the stall. And next thing you know,
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
He was like, damn, that's a healthy prostate over there. I was like, wow, really? In the men's room?
Hell
I
yeah.
thought there's the golden rule. We don't talk in the men's room.
Why? What the fuck are you talking about? Why is that a golden rule?
Look, you go in, you do your business, and leave.
No, it depends on who's in the bathroom. If it's somebody's in the bathroom that I fuck with, that they smell like,
Right.
you know what I mean, a fucking dead donkey's guts, I'm gonna fucking tell, hey, bro, fucking put some water on that shit, motherfucker. Have some respect for everybody else. Courtesy flush, motherfucker.
There's some funny things I got to tell you off camera about smells.
Yo, that's a healthy prostate is funny, bro.
That's what he said.
That's crazy because that sounds like some shit I was saying.
He
Yo,
would,
tell
too.
my man, that's a healthy stream. I like that. You know what I mean? I like that. It's a healthy stream. Keep that shit up.
Right. Hey, your boy coming to day shift on the 8th.
Who?
G?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, looking forward to that.
I'm excited about that. I think he's going to go in there and do great things.
I think so, too.
Lightweight had a conversation with somebody today, and I was kind of anticipating that my boy was going to be met with,
Hey,
no, just with some resistance.
some discontent.
But I think he might be all right. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna go there. I think he's got, as a whole,
Right.
I think we just need to just be better. Always try and be better.
Oh.
And that's all he tries to that's all he wants to shoot for, man. It's just, you know what I mean? And you can't be mad at that. Like, hey man, let's take some pride and let's put out some quality stuff.
100%. Always take pride in your work.
I hope he goes over there, and I hope he does that.
Shout out to my little sister. My little sister sent me my sister had surgery. She did a weight loss surgery. She didn't do the full gastric bypass, but she did the band on her stomach and whatnot. She had some side effects, hair loss, stuff like that, and she was sending us some pictures, and I think that hopefully it's kind of subsided, but very
Shout out to her.
Very happy for her. She's lost a ton of weight, and she sent me some pictures. She went to see Morgan Wallen over at where the Denver Broncos play at the stadium.
Yep.
And,
Mile High.
Yep, Mile High. She looked really good. She's lost a lot of weight. She's taking care of herself, and she's doing her thing, and very happy for her.
Good. So, shout out to her.
Yep. So
I was gonna say something. Crap.
hey, I got a question.
Yeah.
Is your boy still seeing an old girl who's the lawyer girl?
Is my boy still seeing the lawyer girl?
Here. Wasn't he good? I've been meaning to ask because I haven't seen him. So, the girl he was dating that he met at the club or whatever else like that.
No. He never dated that girl.
They never dated.
She lived out of state, and he never. He never pursued it. Man,
Was they just fucking?
She would have.
Was they just...
No. He just met her at the club.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
He's been seeing somebody.
Well, that's good. It's good.
He's been seeing somebody.
Can't wait for him to come back on.
Man, you know what? I've asked him, several times, and he's always like, yeah, for sure, and never happens. So
Hey, it
sucks.
You can have him come over. We'll just set up the table, make him sit down. I got an electric staple gun out there. I can staple his fingers to the table. He don't go nowhere. I mean, I'm just saying. But your little one FaceTimed us the other day.
Which one? The small one?
The small one.
What'd she say?
She was on there. She was just sitting there. Look, she was not a whole lot.
She's starting to talk a lot.
Yeah, she just had the FaceTime out, and then we asked her where Bro was, and she was like playing a game.
She's starting to talk a lot.
That's good.
Shout out to her. She's in August or September. She's gonna start pre-K.
Yep. Next, you know, she's gonna be 16.
Or is it pre-K or preschool?
Preschool.
I think preschool.
Preschool.
Yeah, because she'll be 3 in September.
Enjoy it now, because next thing you know, guess what's coming? Homecoming, prom.
Nah, that's a while. That's a ways to go.
You think it's a while? 1 minute they're this big. Next thing you know, guess what? Hey, Dad, I got a boyfriend.
You know what I hope, man? Listen, I think those two are gonna be all right, and I just hope that by the time him and her are ready to do that kind of stuff and have those kind of experiences, I just hope, you know what I mean? I just hope that like financially that I'm in a better place. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I can help them enjoy those moments. You know?
So I will tell you this: I know somebody that we work with that. Like, we give you shit about not having a pull-out game. Like, bro has zero. He's got like 8 or 9 kids.
Yeah?
8 or 9. I mean, we
up front with you?
Huh?
Up front?
No, he's a contractor. We know him at work, but 8 or 9 kids, something like that. Yeah,
he got me beat.
Something crazy. I'm like, I found out today, and I was like, and they said he had like 8 or 9 kids, and I was like, damn, I thought JD's pull-out game was weak.
Hey man, you keep saying that. Bro, you keep saying that, but for the past few years, I mean, my pull-out game has been on point.
Hey, first off, you got a boy and a girl. You need to either go get that shit snipped or get somebody fixed.
Okay, so here's the deal. Yes, we've talked about it. Problem is, 1 minute my wife is like, "Hey man, you need to go get snipped." The next minute she's like, you sure you don't? You know what I mean? You wouldn't want to have any more kids?
Don't do it.
So this is what I say. Right now,
right?
Absolutely not.
Right.
If something happens, whether podcast takes off, whether TikTok takes off, whether we hit the lotto, whatever. If maybe within the next few years we get financially stable, I wouldn't mind. I don't care, bro. I don't. Little kids are great. I don't mind them. I'll do my part to populate the earth. I just want to make sure that we are financially stable. Right now, we are most definitely fucking not. But if that were to happen within the next few years, we would. And I also have told her, well, I can go get snipped, and then they can reverse it if I wanted to.
It's more, it's easier to reverse a guy, but there's still no guarantee. I had a buddy who got it reversed, and he said it hurt worse than when he had it done.
See, and that's the shit that I don't want to do. Right. You know what I mean?
So, we've had a couple scares. Like, my wife knew that I didn't want any more kids. And then she also knew that I also knew that she's never been a mom. She's never had a kid of her own. Mm-hmm. And she, granted, she was 25. I was 39 when we started dating. And then guess what? She was like, yeah, I don't want any kids. I'm like, cool, whatever, She goes, but we'll give it till I'm like 31. And then that turned into a debacle there where I came home from England and she was like, yeah, I'm thinking about having a kid. I'm like, if you were thinking about having a kid, you should have not let me buy a 2-door sports car. I go, so now if you really want to have a kid, let's talk about we're going to have SUVs or cars that we both can transport, blah, blah, blah. And then we went to lunch with a friend of ours, brought her 4-year-old nephew. Shout out to that dude, because let me tell you what, he's probably 4 years old now. He's probably 14 right now. Shout out to that kid, because my wife got in the truck because you were such a hellion. She goes, I'm not fucking doing that. Hell no, I don't want any. But I also told her, I said, I know you don't want kids because there are a couple of reasons. One, you like to sleep in. You and I both know with children, you ain't sleeping.
No.
Never.
Not at all.
Okay. 2, you like to travel. I'm not saying you can't travel, but you ain't gonna have no fun. I said, and when you go shopping, you like to shop.
They come first.
Yeah, they come first. Yeah. So if you want to buy a $100 pair of jeans, you got to justify that $100 pair of jeans versus what Junior or Sissy over here needs. You know, so they got to come first.
And $100 in kids' clothes goes a long way.
Yeah,
you can get some outfits,
right,
and some shoes,
right. So, so you know, I told her all these things, and she's like, "Man, I'm like an open book," and I'm like, "You are," and I'm like, "That's what kids come with." Yeah. You know, those are the decisions you have to make. So eventually my wife was just like, you know what? I think I'm just going to be the cool aunt. Be the cool aunt. Yeah. And you know what? Not that I didn't want my wife to have children, and I gave her the option. And eventually she was like, the one thing is she's like, yeah, I'm thinking about having a kid because, you know, you have your children, and if something happens to you, there's no guarantee that your children will take care of me. And I said, my children love you to death, and they will always take care of you. I said, just because you have a kid doesn't mean they're going to like you, and whether they're going to take care of you or not. I said, that's a shot in the dark. Yeah. So, you know, so we didn't have any children, but we've had a couple scares where she was like, I come home from work and she was like, hey, so, yeah, we got to have a conversation. And I'm like, about what? And she's like, so, you know, that 1 week of birth control pills that I don't take, you know, when it's that time of the month, it's just a water pill kind of thing. And I'm like, yeah. She goes, yeah. So, I've been taking my birth control backwards. I'm like, you got me fucked up. She's like, so I called the doctor. My OBGYN said, yeah, if we're going to do anything, you need to buy some condoms. Or we need to take precautions in other ways. But she said condoms are best. I said, man, I ain't bought no condoms since I was like 16 years old. I said, I've been raw dogging that shit since I was 16. You got
respectfully, Doc, my middle name is Raw Dog, sir.
Right.
So I don't know what to tell you, homie. That shit ain't happening.
Right. So, yeah. And then she's like, and we got to do that shit for like 2 months till I got caught back up and recycled on the birth control. So I was like, God dang, man. I was like, fuck. I'm like, so my thing is, I was like, well, I don't really want to buy condoms. And she was like, why not? I said, well, it's a little hard for your throat not to get pregnant. So just saying. Yeah. And she goes, you're an asshole.
You ain't never fucking lied.
I ain't lying.
You ain't never lied about that.
I ain't lying.
It is very, very hard for a throat to get pregnant.
100%. But
for sure.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. But yeah, scared the living shit out.
Yeah, we've had a couple scares. I don't pay no never mind anyway.
I couldn't.
But it'll be like, oh man, I'm like, yo.
I am 54 years old. I'm old as fuck. And I have never been fixed, right? Because I don't want the bladder problem like my grandfather had my kidney and bladder problems. I don't want none of that bullshit. I don't. And prostate issues, I don't want none of that. So I told her, I said, look, I'm leaving this world with what the good Lord brought me in here with. I am not getting fixed. Yeah. And believe it or not, my grandfather had a lot of complications with his vasectomies. Granted, it's older technology. Yeah. But the kidney and bladder problems that he had throughout the years, and eventually that's what killed him.
Yeah. I don't really want to get one. Shit, I don't really want to get one. But I mean, if I have to, I mean, I would. But shit, as of right now, my pull-out game is on point. You know what I'm saying? Hey, pull-out game is on point. You heard? Shit. Pull-out game is on fucking point, dog.
Until they come to me.
Couple years now, going on a few years. You
Until
heard?
he comes to me and he goes, "Yeah, we got to talk."
No. Ain't none of that shit going on.
So,
Man, she'd be like, "Oh man, I'm late. I'm like, pfft, crazy shit. I'm confident in my shit. You know what I mean? Confident in my fucking pull-out game. You heard?
hey, I remember
Shit went all over your back. Huh? My bad.
But my bad. I remember my ex-wife had the Norplant, the birth control thing in her arm, and we were trying to have another kid. And she's like, "Well, once we remove these, you're talking about 30 to 60 days, blah blah blah." Bullshit. My ex-wife was pregnant within like probably 10 days after that shit came out. And I called my mom and told my mom, I'm like, well,
Jeez, that was quick.
she was like, I said, yeah. I said, she's pregnant. And she goes, she just had the birth control removed. And I said, well, they told us 30 to 60 days. And she's like,
my man Johnny Pasty Legs was like, 30 to 60 days, huh? Watch this. This motherfucker was, oh man.
Hey, it's kind of like when the GPS tells you you're going to arrive at a certain location at a certain time, and you're like, yeah, I can do better.
Or you were like, shit, 30 to 60 days. That's a good little fucking window right there. Let's see, 10 days? Shit. Watch this. Fucking Cream Pie City.
My mom was like, ooh, you're potent.
Hey, isn't it crazy though? That's an expensive fucking. That's an expensive nut, bro.
That is.
Not them kids ain't cheap.
No, and not to mention the kid had to have special formula, almost 11 pounds at birth.
Woo!
Yeah, he come walking out.
Sheesh.
And they told us he was a girl. They was wrong. Come walking out. I love you, son, but your first name was really Alyssa.
Oh, damn.
Right.
Also,
11 pounds.
Yo, they thought your boy was a girl?
Well, James came out like, so my ex-wife was Japanese, and so my son James, his nickname has always been Sumo, because from the day he was born, he came out and he looked like one giant wrinkly sumo wrestler.
Wow.
So he is, I mean, just his legs, everything was just covered in wrinkles. And so what they thought was a girl was just a wrinkle in his legs. And when he came out, almost 10 pounds, 14 ounces of this kid, and my ex-wife and her mom started calling him Alyssa, and they were like, "You're going to call this boy Alyssa?" And,
oh, no.
And they said, "Boy." And I said, "I told you."
So all those sonograms and stuff that they were taking, they never saw it?
No, they were.
That motherfucker, that little thing was
little covered up.
Little just covered by the fupa?
Covered by the fupa.
Wow.
Yeah, but, so, but,
all right.
Yeah, well.
We did it.
It's time to go.
All right, y'all. I got to go home and eat dinner.
Oh, you didn't eat dinner?
No.
Oh, I stopped at the gas station and got €1 on the way home.
Well, I did stop on the way home, but she was cooking when I left, so I don't want to be, you know what I mean? I'll go eat a little, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't know what she was cooking. It smelled like something with some taco meat. So I don't know if we're having tacos, or she likes to do this dish with like taco meat and corn and like beans, like chili beans and whatnot, with some cornbread. So I don't know if that's where we're at. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I smelled taco meat though when I was leaving the house. So I'll go back and eat a little bit, you know what I mean? So I don't want to be, you know what I mean, disrespectful.
I grabbed €1 on the way home, and the meat was...
A what?
€1.
Euro, motherfucker? A gyro?
Gyro, euro, whatever you want to call it. But I will say this: they gave you a lot of the lamb on there. But the tzatziki sauce was not on point.
What gas station did you stop at, sir?
So when you're leaving town, going down 27th, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm trying.
Oh wow! So it was just like a little hole in the wall.
Hole in the wall.
Those are usually the ones with the goods.
Yes, and she was back there. She's got the lamb on the
Really?
griddle, and she's in there throwing. Pause.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Go ahead.
Free pause.
Yep.
Hooked it up with the meat.
Yeah.
And no, she loaded it down. I mean,
I like a good gyro.
It was great.
All right.
I think she felt kind of bad because I went in there to get an Italian sub and they were out of the sub rolls. So, but hey,
All right. Well,
gotta
we
go.
fucking did it. We got work tomorrow, y'all. So we gotta
100%.
go. And we'll see you guys next week. Thank you for tuning in. We are the Bastards.
Peace out.
We out.